doing this from my iPad in my hotel room, and there's nobody here. So that's cool. I'm wondering, just testing this right now. Mute microphone, nope. Nope. There's nobody here right now, so that's okay. Oh, we got some people here. Hi, Noah. Noah Song. Hey, Louie, how are you? Squid Tips. Angel Fox. Brian Humphreys. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I am here at the Sutton Place Hotel in Vancouver, and I'm waiting for a flight. I got to check out in about an hour's time, so I thought I would use the time a little bit more appropriately by... well, not appropriately. I mean, I'm here. I thought I'd use this opportunity to see if I can do this from the hotel room, and I'm actually transmitting from my iPad. So this is new for me. It's a different interface here. The camera's in a weird spot. It's over here. The screen is here. I'm trying to read all of these comments that are happening live, and we got Tommy K. Shut up, Tommy. How are ya? Bitter Troll, Louis. Joe Chufuk, Global Health Science Institute from Southern New Mexico is in the basement. I'm not in the basement. I'm in the hotel right now. Sean P., my buddy in LA. Hey, I'm heading your way. Melissa K. Hey. Joe Galati. Aaron L. Northern Nerdcast is in the hotel. Tom. Brian Humphreys. Bunch of people. Chief of Steel is here. Darren is... Hey, Darren, how are you? And Keegan McGregor is in... the hotel room. Yeah, so I'm here right now. They stocked up on booze for the hotel Wi-Fi. Thanks, Daniel. Hey, baby, how are you? Talking to my wife Anna. I'm doing the live stream. I actually went and I do have things to unbox. And I was planning on doing an unboxing, but I got the time zones mixed up, and I thought I was still on East Coast time, so if I went on at like 11 o'clock, it would only be like 8 o'clock Eastern time. And I realized, no, I'm on the West Coast, so 11 o'clock this time would be like 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So my idea is, and I hope is, to do a fun boxing Monday, because I'm going to be in Los Angeles and I'm going to be down there. So I am going to be... throwing out a post on the community page, tab on the YouTube channel, and seeing what time is best for everybody to do this Fun Boxing Monday. And I actually do have a few pretty cool things. I think they're cool things to fun box, and we'll be looking at it. Hey, look at that, toying around. Kevin, who's already in Los Angeles, I am super jelly because you are down there living the dream, hanging out with the enablers, and Yoko, our friend Yoko McCann. So there we go. Before I go any further, I just want a big special shout out to my youngest, Miles. Miles, happy birthday, buddy. I'm really sorry I'm missing your day, and I hope it was super cool, as cool as you are, and I love you, and I miss you, and I'll see you in a bit when I get back home. But until then, hey, happy 12th birthday. That's right. You're one whole cycle around the Zodiac, the Chinese Zodiac right there. You are the year of the ox, and I miss you a lot. So yeah, everybody wish Miles a happy birthday. He also has a new YouTube channel that he has been posting some really great sort of Minecraft how to fail videos. It's Medias. So give it a search. I'll put a link on it. But if you guys give his channel a follow and a subscription, that'd be much appreciated. I think that'd be a great birthday present for Miles. And again, I will list that in the links below. So there it is. Hey, I am here. Oh, happy birthday to your wife, Northern Nerdcast. Happy birthday to her. It's a great day. Darren Vaughn, the same Darren Vaughn from Australia. My friend from Australia, Darren Vaughn. That's fantastic. I didn't know you were following this channel, so I'm really happy you're doing that. Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife on Monday. I'm super jealous. I've been invited to, I think, 5 or 6 openings. I've been invited to the one over here in Vancouver. Sadly, I will not be able to make it because I'm going to be heading over to Los Angeles. And I was invited to a couple in Toronto as well. So hopefully my family will hold off and we can watch it all together when I get back in December, and then we'll see if we can make a family outing and catch the Ghostbusters. But we're here, so I'm here, and I am. Hey, Glenn from Ireland, how are you? I'm here, so if anybody has any questions, I don't have anything I can really get to because all my bags are packed and I'm ready to go because I'm leaving on a jet plane in a little bit. So if anybody's got any questions, anything you want me to answer, I'm here. Just write it in the comments and then we'll get going. I have to jump away in about 45 minutes, so we've got a little bit of time on our hands. So if anybody's got any questions, just put them in the comment section. No guarantee if it's work related that I can answer it, but here we go. Tommy K, right off the bat. How did I know? How was the set of the Mayo commercial? I was in town for the Mayo commercial. It's actually you do one Mayo commercial, you do them all, right? Here we go. Sean P with a super chat. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Would love to have a Korean barbecue meal in Los Angeles with you. My treat. That's super generous of you. Yeah. Hit me up. I'm actually going to be in Los Angeles for this coming week coming up, and then I have to come back to Vegas, to Vancouver, and then I'll be back in Los Angeles again. So let's see if we can connect then. Okay. Let me see. I've got another one here. Frank de Los Angeles is asking, will I be making any more movies with Hallmark? Me and my mom love Boyfriends of Christmas Past. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. If Hallmark wants me to, I mean, I had such a great experience on the last one for Boyfriends of Christmas Past. I don't think I'd say no to that. They're fun movies to make, and the cast was great. The last cast was great. It was the distinction of being the first Hallmark movie that had an all Asian sort of leading cast, and it was the first Hallmark Christmas movie to be written by a Korean American author. So I'm happy about that. So really proud to be on that, and the cast was phenomenal. Catherine Henne Kim just crushed it, and Lisa Parsons, who wrote the script. What a wonderful person, what a wonderful script to do. And people love Hallmark movies. I had no idea people loved Hallmark movies as much as they did, but I do now. And it was fun. So I'm going to say it's fun. Here we go. What are... Oh, Mike, I don't have... Mike's putting... What is this? What is this? Sorry, I am on my iPad right now, so I can't really put up any fancy graphics or overlays like I could if I was on Ecamm. But if you want to know where you can get a Represent hat or a Bitter hat, and actually up on the site now is the con exclusive purple ones, then by all means you can go to bitterasiandude.com/merch. Again, that's bitterasiandude.com/merch, and you can order yourself some fancy schmancy hats there. Let me see, what do we have there? Bitter Troll, which mayo? I'm sure it's going to be the mayo of my choice going forward. It's Hellman's. Hellman's mayonnaise. Good stuff. Love it. Brian Humphreys, my wife overheard in the background you were in Vancouver and asked if you're filming another Hallmark movie. She'd love that. Yeah, the Hallmark movie making season is usually in the summertime. That's when they do all the Christmas movies. So you're going to have to wait until then. I think July is the best time for them to make Christmas movies because it's so hot out. Danny Goodwood Jr., hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Robert Donatello, hey, what's up from Oakland? Cheers. Hey, cheers to you. Gonna be a hop, skip, and a jump for you, from you. And oh, by the way, to all the members who submitted their shorts for the 90-second horror short films, your prizes have been mailed out, so they should be coming to you within the next week or so. I think some of you have already begun to receive them, so let me know, and hey, by all means, post them on the social media if you got them. That'd be a wonderful sort of bump for the channel, and I'd love to see the pictures of you with the swag. Here we go. Ethan Blinkhorn, what's up, dude? I tried emailing you, but I don't know if it went through. LOL. Let me check. I'm honestly, I'm so far behind on my correspondence, Ethan. And that's to anybody who's trying to message me or contact me. I am trying my best to sort of keep up with it. I'm getting a lot more stuff lately, so just be patient, and I'll wade through it, and hopefully it'll go. Yeah, Mel, there is good Wi-Fi in this hotel, which is great. Okay, Aaron S., you just got a snowfall warning in Edmonton. Wow. In Vancouver, what they have is, and I've never seen this before. I actually took a screen cap of it. An atmospheric event. They call it an atmospheric river, which will be bringing a fire hose of moisture to the region. In some areas, up to 200 millimeters of rain. I've never ever heard of these terms before. That is quite quite disturbing to hear a fire hose of moisture is coming from a river, an atmospheric river event. Anyways, hey, Mises Walks. Hey, Paul, I'll be visiting Los Angeles next week. Any spots in the downtown / Little Tokyo area that you can recommend? Much love. I enjoy the trip. Yeah, Mises, I wish I could tell you. I've only been to Los Angeles a few times, and every time I've been there, I've kind of been stuck to the same area where I've been filming, so I couldn't tell you. But I'm sure you know Sean P. He is part of this forum. Anybody who's been to Los Angeles, help out Mises Walks. If you have any recommendations, write them down in the comments, because I'm gonna need them myself too. So let's see what's going on there. Peter, and thank you again, Mises, for the $5 super chats. Much appreciated. For everybody out there, y'all know. The money goes right back into this channel, so you can get these lovely high quality videos from my iPad. This video, this live stream is also a way of me sort of apologizing for the fact that I've been really busy and quiet lately on this channel. Everything just kind of happened all at once, and between work coming up and scrambling to pack and having to co-host the Scotiabank Giller Prize Awards and everything else that's been going down, there hasn't been time to do stuff for the channel, so I apologize for that. Hopefully things settle down a little bit, but we'll see. When I'm in LA, I have to quarantine for a couple of days, so that's a perfect opportunity to do some fun boxing videos. And again, I got some stuff here in Vancouver. I visited probably one of the best toy stores in the world, and yeah, it was fun. It was overwhelming, and there'll be more on that a little bit later on. Peter Cunnington, thank you so much for your super chat. And your question is, would you do a Marvel movie sometime? Yeah, absolutely, I'd do a Marvel movie, but it's not like I can just barge onto set and say, hey, put me in, coach. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Basically, yeah, there's a whole process. You got to get asked. If I'm not asked, I can't go on, so... Here we go. Oh, Louis, all right. Freddy package arrived safely, and it's amazing. Thank you, sir. Much love. I'm glad you deserved it. Great video. That was a great horror short. I will be posting everybody's submissions, all the submissions, on the website. Check the community tab on the YouTube channel. What I'm going to do, I'm in the process of just sort of cutting them all together, so make one lovely long video, and I'll put it in bookmarks and chapter marks for everybody, so that you can scroll through, and everyone can see these awesome 90-second horror shorts. Oh, thank you, Dip and Dap Adventures. Yeah, I've grown accustomed to my beard. Love it. Thank you. Here we go. Vanessa's asking, how long do we have to wait to know the big news? Soon. It'll be soon. It's out of my hands. There's a whole process for all this stuff. So this is that's the best answer I can give you. Hey Anton, how are you? How you doing? All right, Generation X-Wing podcast. Hello, Paul. Welcome to the Wet Coast. Absolutely, yeah, that's right, Rob. That's right. Hey, we gotta hang out. When I come back to Vancouver. It's once everything kind of settles down, I get settled in. We gotta hang out. Danny Goodwin Jr. saying you're expecting snow any day now in upstate New York. Yeah, 'tis the season, right? It's November. Go. Fanboy Cantina. Get mochi from Fugetsudo in Little Tokyo. It's a century-old store. There's a great okonomiyaki restaurant across the street from the Japanese American National Museum. Okay, I'll take that under consideration. Anne-Free C, greetings from Sydney, Australia. What do you think the world needs more of right now? I think what the world needs more of right now is patience, kindness, and understanding. I think we're a little bit too quick to react to things right now, and I think if we all took a breath and just sort of took a moment to think, I think we'd be a little bit better off. So, Paulie in LA. The volume is in LA. Mando just started filming again. Mail commercial incoming. Nice try. That's nice. Nice, Aaron. Let me see. Jong Lee is asking, "Hey, John, how are you? It's is it as rainy in Vancouver as in TO? It's rainier. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's rainier. It's been raining every day since I got here on Monday. It's Tuesday. Tuesday? I don't. The days are all blurred. The days are all blurred. So, yeah. Daniel, no. The world needs laughter. Yes, that's incredible. Nerdy Curious, hey, welcome back to Vancouver. Hope you enjoyed the downpour. The fire hose. It says here, I took a screen cap of it. Fire hose of moisture. I don't understand that. How, like that, and that's from a weather channel. Let me see. Here's a quote. The quote is, atmospheric river to deliver fire hose of moisture to southern BC from Sunday PM to Monday PM. I've never heard of that. An atmospheric river to deliver a fire hose of moisture. That's West Coast. That's West Coast. I'm gonna have to get a pair of rubbers and like a better raincoat. Evan Lee, hello from San Francisco. Hello to you from Vancouver. I'm gonna be in Los Angeles in a little bit. David Van, hey Paul, how have you been? Any new on the basketball thing? Any news on the basketball thing? David Vari, David. Hey, yeah. The basketball thing. Still waiting to hear from that basketball movie. Yeah, a fire hose of moisture is a phrase I never want to hear. Although I think a fire hose of flame would be a lot scarier to hear, right, Melissa? Hey, SG Videos from New York City, one of my favorite cities in the world. How are you? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Lime, Hime, MCOC, hello there. Bitter Asian Dude Inc. Well, hello there to you too. Damaged Queen, snowfall warning for Montreal tomorrow. Wow. Here we go. Atmospheric events, they are happening. Oh, Charmaine Chung, greetings from France. There you go. From across the globe. So far, we have people from New Zealand, from Australia, from France, from the United States, and from Canada, all in the basement, and from Sweden too, I believe. If Melissa K is still out there, if you've returned back home. Sorry, the screen shaking because I'm on my iPad. So, does anybody have any questions you want to ask me, non-work related? Trinidad and Tobago, yes, excellent. Colin Hollis, my neighbor, how are you, my friend? Brian J. Mader from Wisconsin, how you doing? Any UK members? If there aren't, you got one. Devesh Sud. Okay, here we go. RMD Collective, you are so lucky. You got your toy. Your Captain Rex. Good for you. I'm still waiting for mine. It got delayed from Sideshow. SG Videos is asking, did I have my tickets for Afterlife? No, I don't. I gotta hold off. I gotta wait, and I'm gonna watch it with my family when I get back to Toronto. Daniel's asking, of course you're asking, am I planning on hitting Toy Traders again when I go back to BC? Yeah, I don't think I can do it the next time I'm back here, although I might, but I'm gonna end up having to buy like another suitcase because, man, that was... I got a whole other video plan I'm going to drop about this toy store because it's crazy incredible. It's a toy store out in Langley, BC. I didn't believe the hype when I heard it was a great toy store. I went in and I was absolutely flabbergasted by it. I might throw a sneak peek on the community tab on the channel if I have time. And yeah, we will. You'll see. You'll get a small sense of what it's like. Caleb Diaz, any changing opinions on ketchup chips? Nope, they're still garbage. Absolutely garbage. Never going to change on that. Yeah. Mel, you're asking me if I ever had an opportunity to work with David Fox. For those of you who don't know David Fox, he's a pillar, an icon, a giant of Canadian theater. He was a performer, human being extraordinaire. You might recognize him from his appearances on television. I believe he was on like a bunch of Canadian TV shows. I think he was on Anna Green Gables, Emily of New Moon. any Canadian show, basically Fox, he was on because he was such a fantastic actor. I never got a chance to act with David, but one of my first times meeting him was when I was apprentice stage managing Nothing Sacred at the Elgin Winter Garden way back in 1995. And he was fantastic. I mean, what a great human being. Always treated me with such kindness and respect and with humor. Little story, I remember they were having trouble selling tickets to Nothing Sacred, which is a play written by George F. Walker. It's put on by the Factory Theater. It was like one of the first big commercial runs for it. It was at the Elgin Winter Garden, and they were selling tickets to the multi-mega musical Tommy. And they had very little advertising for Nothing Sacred, but all this advertising for Tommy, the musical. And the whole side of the Elgin was painted in the bright yellow with the black, and the theme was I think the slogan was "Touch Me, Feel Me." And I remember David at lunch one day, he was a little bit frustrated with the size of the houses and the fact that people wanted to see more commercialized stuff instead of this beautiful play by George F. Walker that he was in. And he said, Paul, I look at that and I think what they should do is draw this huge dick, this big penis on the side of the wall, and have the words, touch this, feel this instead. That was David Fox. That was Foxy. It always made me laugh, always made me feel great. Champion of Canadian theater, and he will be missed. He was very much loved, and may he rest in peace. David was one of the good guys. I'm gonna move on from there. Ketchup chips are still garbage. Still garbage. Hey, Evan, great work. I'm glad to hear your proton pack is almost done. I did. Mike Mansell, did I get the Eagle from Space 1991? Yeah, I did. It came just before I left, and I looked it up. It looked awesome. Ashley Benzo, thank you so much for your generous super chat. Hello and safe travels. What's next in your Hot Toys wish list? You're waiting on your Rex too. Yeah, I actually just pulled the trigger on another Shore Trooper. So there's 3 Shore Troopers. There's the Grunt, like the basic Shore Trooper with no markings. There's a squad leader who has the cama and the blue shoulder bells and a blue stripe. And then there's another one, I think it's a Shore Trooper captain, and he's got the bright blue chest plate. I didn't know that one existed till recently. I saw it, and then I looked up the price, and I was actually almost had a heart attack as to how much it was. But then I did a quick sort of search and found out that, hey, I was able to snag one on eBay for super cheap. So, hey, Anna, something's going to be coming in the mail in a few days. So it's, yeah, that's what it is. It's to complete the set. So there you go. But thank you so much, Ashley, for that lovely super chat. And I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun. You were just at a number of different cons, I believe, and I think you just came back, right? Which con were you at again? Because I'm always super jealous whenever I see you and Joe out there having fun on the floor. Let me see. I'm doing this thing right now. I'm trying to see if I can get this. Do this. Hopefully. Cut out the feedback. Just looking here. Just going through some of these comments right now. Pooper corn. That's interesting. I'm going to put you in timeout because I don't know what that is. Toys Wonderland in Hong Kong are having a Black Friday month sale on 6 scale figures. I know. I already took advantage of one of their 20% off. One of their 20% off things. So I'm going to be a few more boxes coming, babe. Yeah. KW was asking, hey, Paul, thoughts on Eternals being banned in Saudi Arabia? I have no idea. Had no idea what that was. So, I mean, I didn't know they banned it, and I really have no thoughts on that one way or the other. I think it's unfortunate. I mean, if it's just a movie, but that's what they want. That's what you get. You know, for anybody out there, there are ways. If you want to see the movie, you're going to see the movie. So I think by banning it, you're actually drawing more attention to it. So there's that. Ashley saying you were in Grand Rapids. Okay, then you're in Rhode Island. That's what it was, Rhode Island. Okay. Devesh Sood's asking, do I have a favorite film so far this year? Um, I'm trying to think what movies we saw. Like we recently saw some. Oh yeah, we saw Halloween Kills in in the movies. We took Miles, we pulled Miles and then Noah from school, and we went as a family to watch a movie together in the cinemas. And I thought we were going to see the Bond movie, but turns out that my youngest, in all of his wisdom, wanted to see Halloween Kills. So we saw Halloween Kills, and he has not slept in his own bed since. So just to put it in perspective there, and he's seen the 2019 version of Halloween, which is a direct sort of jumping off point from Halloween, which is great. Like Halloween is it's one of the only franchises that sort of it's kind of like Star Trek with the Kelvin timeline. It's got multiple timelines and are all kind of accepted as canon, which is hilarious. So you have Halloween that goes to Halloween 2, where in Halloween 2 they have it takes place directly after the original Halloween, and in it you learn that Laurie Strode is actually Michael Myers' sister, and that's why he goes after her, and then that branches off, and then there's another series. Well, this one that's going on right now, which basically totally discounts Halloween 2, and so it's a Halloween, and at the end of that they've retconned it. So like the current Halloweens, the idea is Halloween 2 never happened. It went from Halloween to like 40 years later, and then Halloween 2018, 2019, and then Halloween Kills. So it takes off from there, and then you have the other version that branches off from Halloween 2, and one in which I think Halloween 4 and 5 are runoffs. Fascinating timelines. Check it out. I get them confused, but it's a lot of fun to see, and I think it is what it is. Halloween 3, which was I think the biggest disappointment for a lot of fans, because there is no Michael Myers in Halloween 3. If you didn't know that, it was actually John Carpenter at one point wanted to see the Halloween franchise as sort of like a kind of like Creepshow, where it was like a different, like a variety show where they had different sort of spin-off stories to tell, and and it did really, really poorly because, hey, surprise, everybody wanted Michael Myers. So it is confusing. It is confusing, but it's a lot of fun if you follow those timelines. And each of those movies are just a bit overly earnest. And then you have like the whole like Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection. It's just sort of like I think different filmmakers picked up where they wanted to go with the story, and so I think in the end it's kind of like John Carpenter got what he wanted in terms of the variety of stories for Halloween. Just they all involve Mike Myers. Patrick's asking, what is my favorite movie? My favorite movie, the Halloween franchise, or my favorite movie of all time? Because I think my favorite movie of all time is Jaws. And the Star Wars movies are a close second to that. But I mean, there's so many great movies that I love near and dear. I mean, you're talking about the Indiana Jones movies, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, obviously. But yeah, Patrick, if you're asking all time, it'd be Jaws. Jaws is the one that had the biggest impact on me. And I'm a huge Jaws fan as well. So there's that. That's it. The anthology. That's the word I was searching for. See, this is what happens. Stuck in my hotel room for a little bit too long. Thank you, Bad Wolf Media. The anthology concept is kind of fun. This is what I wanted. Rob Zombie reboots. I've not seen the Rob Zombie reboots, but I think that's something I'm gonna check out. What is my favorite reboot from Mike Wan? I'm going to have to say I did enjoy the Star Trek sort of reboot. But again, that was another reimagination. I love the idea that it was an alternate timeline, so that the original stuff was still canon, and they can go off in a different direction with the characters. And I thought the cast was spectacular for that. I thought it was a lot of fun. Damaged Queen's asking, did I ever watch Jay and Silent Bob movies? Oh, absolutely. Kevin Smith is an amazing director. Yeah. Love Clerks. Was a fan of... what's that, Mallrats, actually, and really love Chasing Amy, and huge fan of his work, and the whole idea, I mean, that scene in Chasing Amy where they're discussing scars, it's funny, a lot of people thought that was a scene from Lethal Weapon 3 where they're comparing, like, wounds. It was actually taken from Jaws, because Kevin Smith, he's a huge Jaws fan as well, so there you go. Dan Alexander. I couldn't get into the reboots at all. Star Trek 6 Undiscovered Country is still a fave of all time. Sweet. No, I like that movie a lot too. I'm of that though. Star Trek 2 is still the biggest one for me. Star Trek 2 still wins. Michael LeMaze is asking, with your boy Simu Liu hosting Saturday Night Live next week, were you ever a big fan of the show growing up? And did you have a favorite sketch? Mine is Wayne's World, Party Time. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, Michael, I loved, I grew up watching Saturday Night Live too. And my favorite casts were the ones with Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and Eddie Murphy in those. So, yeah, love those two. Really proud of Simu. Can't wait to see what he does with it. It's kind of surreal. I bet it's surreal for him too. So I'm sure he's excited. I hope he does really, really well. And let's see what goes on, what he does. Peter Cummington, you should work with Kevin Smith. Absolutely. I would absolutely say yes to that. I would love to work with him. Mike, I don't know if you want to admit that. Bad Wolf Media says, Mike claimed to fame with Saturday Night Live. It is exactly 1 day younger than I am. Yeah, you're aging yourself. It's okay. Speaking of SNL, did you watch SCTV? Yes. My favorite bits from SCTV, anything with Earl Cannonbear, and of course, Dr. Tongue's 3D House of Horror. You do the sound effect. Loved it. Yeah, all the classic sketches. I grew up in Canada. Love SCTV. Let me see. Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze's Chippendale Dances was the best thing ever on TV. I disagree. I would say Kevin Nealon and who else was it? Was it Chris Kattan as Hans and Franz? That was my favorite. We're here to pump you up. Yeah, you better watch out, Gully man, or would stretch your guts into a gut wire rope, and you can climb back down into the sewer you crawled out of. I think that line alone, the fact I still remember that off the top of my head, tells you is a thing. Would you like some pancakes? Yeah. Living in a van down by the river. Yes. Although, some of my favorite things too is what I like. I really enjoy Bill Hader's work on it, his Stefan stuff. I think what I love is when, and I think audiences like that too, is when they break, when they start to laugh on stage. I think that's the best. Really love that. Makes me laugh. My sister on, Angela. Hey, Ange. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Tell Mom and Dad I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Uncle Buck. Yeah. Mike. It's funny. A friend of mine was thinking that we should do a remake of that with me and the Uncle Buck role. So that'd be cool. Yeah, the Californians. That's right. I think that's exactly what I was thinking of, Melissa, is them trying to do that sketch and just like Bill Hader especially just totally breaking on that. Yeah, John Candy for sure. He's greatly missed. I remember I was working at Canada's Wonderland one year, and it was Peter Frampton was the musical guest, and I was working at Kingswood Music Theatre. Was it Peter Frampton? I think it was Peter Frampton. And two of my buddies and I, we were on stage, just sort of, we were all like doing this to the music just off stage. And then we heard this big booming laugh behind us, and we turned around, and it was John Candy. He'd snuck up behind us. He was watching the show from the wings as well, but he saw us doing that too. And I remember that was just a few months before he passed away. But that's a good memory of Mr. Candy, and obviously he's well missed, and love his work. Let's see. They're tearing down Kingswood Music Theatre. Oh no. Oh, wow. I don't think there are very many touring shows there anymore, so it makes sense if it's just taking up room. Christopher Colvin, how are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for posting that picture of the droid and the hat. Your hat now. Hope you're doing well. Okay, what else? It's a quiet group today. It is a quiet group today. Anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? Any other questions? Anything else? Pepsi or Coke? Coke. Pepsi tastes weird. I don't know. I mean, it'll do in a pinch, right? Pepsi okay? Yeah, it's okay. Ketchup chips? No, ketchup chips are garbage. But it's not battery acid. It's not batter acid. It's not battery acid. It is carbonated. It's a carbonated beverage. So, yep. I'm enjoying it. We're used to you being the one not to talk to us. Ha 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 ha. There you go. And the debate has begun. Coke versus Pepsi. Gary Lau's asking, have I picked up any Star Wars memorabilia lately? Yes, actually. One of the things that I'm going to be unboxing tomorrow, if people are up to unboxing Monday tomorrow, is I actually picked up a Sideshow Collectible 1/6 scale R5D4 at Toy Traders. Saw that and I was like, I'm gonna grab that. Gonna grab that one because you can't get it anymore. And I'm gonna open it up. I'm going to open it up. Fox Lang is asking, Science Center, ROM, or AGO? Which one do I like the most? Wow. That all depends on who I'm bringing. If I've got my kids, then it's got to be Science Center. If with the ROM being second. The AGO is awesome if I'm by myself, if they have a special exhibit. I think the last time I was there was with my buddy Ray, and we were doing, it was a Guillermo del Toro exhibition where he brought all of his cool Lovecraftian, his horror stuff. It was something that he curated himself from his own collection. So we saw that and absolutely loved it. So, do I collect any Star Wars Tiki mugs? Yes, I was actually sent 3 of them from my friends over at Sideshow Collectibles, and have not had a chance to use them yet. But they're sitting there, aching to be used. Devesh Sood's asking, am I excited for Boba Fett? Oh yeah. Who isn't? Who isn't excited? Who is not excited? Brian Schoenfeld is asking, do you collect anything sports related? Anything Blue Jays, Leafs, Raptors? Just the jerseys. Jerseys and hats. That's my jam. I will support the teams, but I don't have I'm like Tommy. Tommy collects signed baseballs and has banners and all sorts of figures. I gotta stay in my lane. It's gotta be otherwise, yeah, I think there'd be a murder here. Tommy, speaking of Tommy's asking, when in LA, you get a chance, you're going to go to Galaxy's Edge, or the family kill you for going without them? Yeah, they'd kill me. They would murder me. They would never find my body. So, no, I'm going to wait. It wouldn't feel right to go without them. So I'm going to wait and go with my family. My family. Vanessa C., member of 3 months, congratulations on your 3-month anniversary of being in the Bitter Brigade Command Corps. The question you have is, hey, Paul, do you have an all-time favorite book or book series? Yeah, actually, the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. This is something that was very initially difficult for me to get into. It started with The Gunslinger, and it was hard to sort of get into. But my friend said, just get through it. And then after that, the remaining 3 books, because at the time there were just the 3 books, came out. And then I just tore through those. And then a few years later, The Wizard in the Glass came out. And I didn't realize it was a continuation of the Dark Tower series until a friend told me. And I was like, oh my God, how did I miss that? And then went through it's a fantastic series that is talking about, how the MCU has, they draw all the worlds together in this cross-sectionality. Stephen King did it first, in my opinion. He did it first because in that series, there are connections between all of his other books that he's written. And I love that intersectionality there. So it just, that's something I cannot recommend highly enough. If you can get a chance to get into it, read it, you will fall in love with the characters. I cried during that novel because the characters go through a lot. And I became quite attached to them. So there you go. That hopefully that answers your questions. Other than that, I'm just trying to think of another series that maybe that's the only one that really sticks out. So, PDB Prague is asking, what did I get most pumped about from Disney Plus Day? For you, it was Kenobi. Yeah, for me, it was Kenobi too. There was a lot of hullabaloo, though. I think a lot of people wanted to see actual footage from what was going on, but I was happy to see my friend Deb's face in that. And I think the less we know, the more surprised it's going to be. I don't know. It's just, I kind of don't want a sneak peek. I do, and I don't. Yeah, I just want to be blown away by the whole thing because I think Deb's just going to crush it. Just going to crush it. Here we go. Domingo D. Cherry Coke, a must have every once in a while. My fave. Yeah, I love cherry Coke. I think cherry flavored I like. Yeah, I'm gonna go to LA, Koreatown. Better. It's better than Korea for food. Yes, I will do that. Orange flavored Diet Coke, Angela. Orange flavored. They have it because I gotta stop up on it. I love orange flavored Coke. Love that. Love it. Uh, Generation X-Wing planning on making another 501st costume. I saw Ree's had appeared in Mando and want to know if alien heads like his are made in and out of house. They do, if I recall correctly, they do work with outside prop building companies. My buddy Frank Ippolito and his company, they do commission work for Mandalorian, like the Calamarian head. I mean, that's actually Frank who's in that scene where they're bringing down the Razor Crest and it falls over, and he's the one in the sweater. So that's my buddy Frank, and his props company house. Like they did build that, but they do certain things in house as well. So it's a mix. It's a hybrid of both of those, I think. So to answer your question, yeah. Okay, I've only got about 5 more minutes before I got to jump. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to let everybody know. Thank you so much for your patience. Thanks for signing in. It's nice to see everybody and chat with everybody. This is something that I missed doing last week. I'm still catching up on my sleep. So what I want to say is to everybody there, hang in there. There will be a fun boxing Monday tomorrow. I did bring my camera with me. Everything will be set up. We'll do a proper fun boxing such as it is in my hotel room in Los Angeles. But until then, everybody, I miss you. I miss you all. And I hope you're doing well. I'm excited about my journey that's ahead. I'm excited to share it with you all. And yeah, like let's just let's keep supporting each other. Let's keep the faith. Stay safe out there. There's a bit of a resurgence happening. The numbers are going up again for COVID cases, but I mean, that's normal. As they open things up, it's going to happen. The best way to protect yourself, obviously, is get vaccinated. Practice safe practices. Wear your mask if you're indoors. Socially distance. Wash your hands. Stop touching your face. Stay cool. We'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See you. And now is the awkwardness of me not knowing how to end this live stream. I think it's this button. Okay? See you. Yes? Do I want to? Yes. Okay.